Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State. The former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. They go play action here on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Showing off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. And the offensive starters for the Vikings.
For a lot of people, there are pros and cons to playing close to home in the NFL. But for Adam Thielen, it's nothing but pros. Grew up not too far from the Twin Cities, loves being a Viking, and is a really dependable third down receiver.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Play action now. Cousins. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Watch the run. He's checking, he's turning.
They get just 2 out of it there, and it's second down. From the 36, Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 15 carries, 79 yards.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again.
Now Prescott on fourth down. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith. Looking to throw on second down. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. A first down carry by Elliott. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. that hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, try to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. On 2nd and 15 now. Prescott, and he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Prescott from the gun. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question. NFL kickers nowadays, they make things.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Throwing, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Again, it's Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Cousins now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. Now Cousins. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 22 carries, 82 yards.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Cousins now. And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And not what you're looking to do on 3rd and 1, completing the pass, but going backward.
I have zero explanation for that because 3rd and 1, you just figure snap, throw, 1st down, right? Easy play. But end up losing yardage on it. That's hard to account for.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Check 55 to mine. Check 55 to mine. Go.
On 2nd and 9. Cousins. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Coming to you, coming to you. Slam.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Room here to run. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Draw play. Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Prescott. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Elliott. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. His pass caught at the 4. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. The quick slant caught. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively, pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Cousins. And that will be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Anthony Barr in on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. 10th carry now for Elliott. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. A throw over the middle taken in and way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Cousins now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. Cook stripped. The ball's out. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
Open man is Higgins. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins, but it'll be 2nd and goal. To the air again, it's Cousins. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Cousins again. And complete right side to Cook. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the lead will increase to 6 now. It's 9-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. This one fielded at the 5. Not a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Yeah, but the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. On 1st down, Elliott. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. On play action, Cousins. He's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more, and, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
Right there. 54. At the 47-yard line. Get that ball.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings. They run again on 1st down, Cook. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And it's caught. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They try again with Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. C.J. Ham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Throwing, Cousins.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. My word, it'll be nothing short of a monstrous loss on the play. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's Elliott. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And oh my goodness, he loses it again.
Holding offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. This will be caught by Brown. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run with Elliott. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
We got this.
It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 2nd down, Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. To throw is Prescott. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Let's go, baby.
Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. From just shy of midfield, Cousins. He's got Smith here. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a first. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
At the 43-yard line.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
Cousins throw complete to Thielen, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards the pickup there. Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times on their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 9. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
A first down throw for Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Zerline good with a PAT, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. 1 play, touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a 1-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now a play fake here on first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. So first and 10 now from the 30. Cook. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Dontari Poe in on the stop. Throwing on second down, Cousins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Let's go. 54 Mike. Check. 54.
First down, Prescott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Prescott on first down. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. This is Elliott. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Now Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. On first and 10, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And again, it's Prescott. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Cowboys on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Prescott. Hard throw, incomplete. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, Prescott. Got him in, it's Brown. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done. To me, that's a terrific run on first.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Here's Prescott toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down one. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run. Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
First down, here's the run with Cook. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. Throwing here, Cousins. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. On the ground it's Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Cousins to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. Cook able to escape. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Bailey's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So yet another field goal to end the drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. He's back to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield.